If you're grilling, you need steaks on the Barbie. Today, we're gonna bring them to you from Kansas City Steak Company. 5 ounces each, the perfect size, top sirloin steaks. Your choice of 8 or 16 of that juicy, delicious, meaty, steakhouse quality flavor that you get only from Kansas City Steak Company. And of course, here at QVC, we bring it to you at a sale price. 8 of them, less than 60 bucks. You could double your order and save an additional $24 and get all of them home for 3 payments of $31.66. Chef Ralph Ballerino's here with us, former restaurateur extraordinaire, brings us Kansas City Steak Company. Truly, one of our favorite brands. Has been here for over 25 years.
That's right.
And these are the perfect size. We were talking about this, right? A lot of people want this perfect portion of 5 ounces.
Well, because we all know 4 ounces is considered that petite filet.
But I always want a little more.
I just want a teeny bit more, right? And I mentioned filet. Why did all of a sudden I mention filet? Because guess what? The top sirloin is the second most tender cut on the cattle.
I didn't know that.
To the filet mignon. That's why we love these. We also love these because of how lean they are. So again, we're talking about a filet mignon, which they actually kind of look like. Look at that, right?
Oh, wow.
Okay, super lean.
Look at the
juices, right? And you know what's cool? This also eats like another favorite steak, which is the New York strip steak. So it's got that that richness, the deepness of that New York strip steak without all the fat.
There's no fat. I don't see any fat, right? These are all hand trimmed, beautifully done. Is that like a little chimichurri sauce?
I love to do a little chimichurri here, because it really makes that meat pop. It doesn't kind of take over that.
Yeah, I'm gonna get some of that chimichurri for my piece over here. Okay. You know what's really cool about these steaks?
Tell me.
Like this over a little toast point. All of a sudden, you've got beautiful appetizers for people coming over. Maybe you've got people coming over for graduation or for Father's Day, and you want to think about entertaining. Or this summer, maybe you're throwing a family get-together. What's really nice is we give you all the opportunity to get that flavor and that gourmet feeling home for everyone in the family. Now, here's how they come, right? So you get 8 or 16, whichever one you're choosing. And remember, if you choose the 16 count, you save an additional $24.98. But they come 2 per pack. There are 2 of the steaks in here. So there's a 10-ounce portion. Yeah. You defrost it, obviously. You're going to cook them from defrosted.
Overnight, ideally in the refrigerator. And by the way, look at that shot. Just hold that for a second.
At it.
Do you see those white lines, everybody? That's called marbling, right? Now, it's crazy to see this much marbling in a top sirloin because it's so lean.
Yeah.
But what happens is these white lines, they melt. They almost self-base the meat and give you that flavor, that juice.
And that's what you're looking for,
That's what you want.
That's how you get that delicious flavor. Now, talk to me about, preparation, some of the ways that we're going to do this. So obviously, we're going to defrost this.
Defrost these, Now, I got a nice medium one here because I gave you a medium rare one to start. Now I got a nice medium. You can't try these out because they're very juicy because we showed you the marbling. So you're going to defrost these and then ideally leave them out. You want them room temperature, Alberti, before you start cooking these, because what happens is if you put a cold piece of meat in on the barbecue, it's going to kind of not cook very evenly.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we like to do from defrosted. And then I just want everyone to look here on, just look at that. No fat, no gristle. I love that these are about a ½ inch thick, which is really fun.
You know, we love our Kansas City Steak Company tips, right? The filet mignon tips.
Yes.
Many of you pick up the hot dogs. Many of you pick up their burgers. Many of you pick up the steaks. Today, you're having the opportunity to get it at a sale price. And now, perfectly timed for summer, where it's grilling it with your favorite vegetables. Maybe it's with a delicious salad. I mean, that's me day in and day out, right? Like, I'm always looking for protein and a salad, protein and a vegetable. How about that? If you went to the steakhouse restaurant, how much would you pay for a grilled romaine with the steak over the top?
Love it.
Then maybe you're doing a surf and turf with a crab cake. You know, we also have the Kansas City baked potatoes on QVC.com.
Love the pairing.
Maybe you're doing it with the baked potato. It's a twice baked potato with the kind of piped back in.
Right.
But here's the reason why you want this in your freezer. A steak is always a staple. That's something that you always know, no matter what the occasion, if you prepare it and you serve it, you can serve it to anybody.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, it's something that I feel everyone loves steak, right?
yeah.
But let's face it, it's not attainable for everyone. So why are these top sirloins different than a regular sirloin?
Yeah, please.
Very cute. Okay, so a lot of times people, the whole life, been eating sirloin steak. Very inexpensive, not much taste. But this is a top sirloin. This is a different cut of meat. This sits on top of the sirloin, and like I said, it's the second most tender cut to the filet mignon.
Yeah.
And it eats like a New York strip steak. So 2 of those cuts, very expensive. This is approachable every day.
So here's what's going on. A lot of people are approaching QVC.com right now. In fact, over 22,000 people are on our website searching, and this is the first item that they're seeing. If you want the 8 count, I have 300 remaining.
Okay.
If you want the 16 count, remember, you're saving close to $25 if you double your order. Fewer than 400 to go around, and there's no auto delivery, so maybe you're thinking about stocking up. M81463 is your item number. There's a good reason to stock up because these sales prices don't last. In fact, this sale price will go away eventually. And I just want to show again,
So
2
to a pack. 5 ounces, like you said, a little bit bigger than a petite filet, right?
Which is always what you want.
That's what you just want, a little extra.
Yeah.
Perfect. And there's no fat. Like you see a little bit of fat right in the middle there. That's going to melt. That's going to melt into the steak and give you that flavor that you're looking for, because a lean steak like this generally has no flavor.
Listen, we're already last call. If you want this, remember, you're getting a great value on an awesome quality steak. Here's also the thing too, right? Kansas City Steak Company doesn't service grocery stores.
No.
They only service restaurants and direct to consumers via us here at QVC. So pick it up for yourself. M81463, that's your item number. Give me the chimichurri sauce recipe, Ralph Valerino. My goodness. Even Stacy was going, ooh.
Thank you.
She loved that chimichurri. All right, listen. Continue placing your orders. That is not going to last for last call. M81463. Thank you so much, Ralph. Always a pleasure.
You got it.
Oh, I just like saying chimichurri.
Isn't it fun?
Yes, it's a fun word.
But try saying Ralph Valerino, chimichurri, all those things at once.
Come on. Okay, Cookie Monster.
Jeez.
Okay, you know what?